Moving on now back to a developing story from Mumbai where more than 100 people are feared trapped on the terrace and upper floors of the MTNL office in Mumbai's Bandra area. This is the Mumbai Telephone Exchange. At least 4 fire tenders have been rushed to douse the flames. The fire broke out on the 4th floor of the building at around 4 this afternoon. The firefighting operations are underway to rescue those trapped inside the building. It is the second blaze in 2 days. Yesterday, one person died after a fire broke out near the Taj Hotel in Mumbai's Kolaba. Well, information in that there are at least 100 people or up to 100 people trapped inside the building. As you can see in these latest live images, they do have the extension cranes of the Mumbai Fire Brigade doing everything that they possibly can to retrieve persons from the higher floors of the building. They obviously panicked and moved to the higher floors, possibly trying to avoid the very thick smoke that has been emanating from the building, which broke out on the 4th floor. The fire did. The source of the fire is not yet known. The priority, of course, right now for emergency first responders is to bring people out of the building and to safety. I want to go across to India Today's Saurabh Vaktania joining us live from the Bandra area. He's reporting on the story. Saurabh, give us a status on the rescue operations and the firefighting operations currently underway.
Well, this is a very major fire which has taken place in a commercial building in Bandra by Sespi Road area, which is the MTNL building. And over 20 vehicles of fire brigade have reached spot at now. But the major thing is that the fire is mostly at the 4th and the 5th floors. So it is completely engulfed into the huge fire. The fire brigade has called it as a level 4, which is the extreme level of fire. But the major difficulty right now is it is a 9-floor building. Therefore, the people above the 5th floor are completely trapped. They all have moved to the higher floors and now they have reached the terrace of the building. So now what the fire brigade is doing right now, they have a huge ladder and they have brought a new firefighting system which is going direct up till to the terrace and they are rescuing. But the main point is there are people, a high number of people are present over here, but the ladder can only bring 6 to 7 people at one time. So once 6 to 7 people are brought down, then it will go again up and then more people will be rescued. So a major situation right now at the Bandra MTNL building, and the situation is such panic over there that the smoke also went to the nearby school area. So the school children caught panic. Now the whole area is being evacuated. There is lot of people present over here, which was a little difficult situation for the fire brigade. But the police have reached the spot. They have completely cordoned off the area. But a major crisis again in Mumbai, another high-rise building which has engulfed into a huge fire. It is a level 4 fire and time is actually running out because if the fire is not brought under control, because it is slightly moving ahead. First it was at the 4th floor, then it went to the 5th floor. There are also chances that it can spread to the above floor. Therefore, the major right now concern for the fire brigade is to first stop the fire as well as rescue the people who are on the terrace right now. So right now, a very bad situation. Immediately the rescue people from the terrace area. The machines are going up. Also, they are using the ladder but the ladders are really a little bit difficult and problems for people to come through that ladder. Therefore, they are using that machine to 6 to 7 people can come down. So anyhow, they are trying to mostly evacuate the building, but it doesn't seem that possible that it can be done very soon right now.
These images are disturbing. You're right, Saurabh, when you say that this is a big fire because the thick smoke emanating from the 4th floor and possibly the other floors suggests that it is proving quite difficult to put this fire out. It may possibly be spreading as well, even though I don't want to, I have no wish to speculate on a live operation that is being addressed by brave members of the Mumbai Fire Brigade at this point of time. I also want to ask you, is there any information about the source of the fire? Because that's very thick smoke that we're seeing coming out, Saurabh.
Yes, Ankit, this is actually the major situation because there is lot of heavy smoke and firefighters are actually finding it very difficult to pass through particular smoke. The initial what they are saying is as usual that there was some sort of short circuit which which has caused this particular fire. But right now, things main important for the firefighters is to actually bring the fire under control there so that the fire does not spread to the upper floors area. Right now, we have got the latest information that below the area, that is from ground to 4th floor, the whole building is evacuated. But above the 5th floor area, that is the 6th to 9th floor, there are around 60 to 70 people who are trapped, who are trying very hard. They are actually using water which are dripped into clothes which are dripped into water, and they are trying to breathe in. But it is very difficult for them to breathe properly because it is heavy smoke. Many people have rushed to the terrace. They are crying out for help, and they are screaming for help. But right now, a very difficult situation, a very like a disturbing situation, as you said earlier. The firefighters are maximally trying to evacuate people from the terrace area because they cannot use the internal staircases. The only thing is the machine which they have, and another is the ladder. There can be also situation where they can use an helicopter, Ankit, because earlier when there was a fire at 21-story high building in Andheri, and helicopter was used to evacuate people because people could not use a staircase. But right now we have to wait and watch how things turn out. Like you said, there is a heavy smoke. Clearly fire flames can't be seen, but there is a huge smoke which is coming out from this particular building. It's a level 4 fire, which is an extreme level of fire set by the Mumbai Fire Brigade. And rescue operations are in full swing, not only from the Bandra fire station, but the fire brigade from Andheri and another areas also are all called to the particular area.
Okay, Saurabh, stay with me. We also have some voices coming in from persons who've managed to get out of the building, some survivors. Let's listen in.
वो अंदर अभी भी ऐसा ही धुआं है अंदर।
ये कौन से फ्लोर पे?
पांचवा, आग 2.5 फ्लोर पे, लेकिन सब ऊपर आया।
आप भी फंसे थे यहाँ पर ऊपर?
5वें पे ही थे हम लोग, अभी आए 5वें से।
तो कैसे निकालो, कितने समय में निकाला?
लिफ्ट से। ये क्या अभी निकाल रहे हैं ना सबको।
तो फायर ब्रिगेड के लोग वहाँ पर पहुँचे
हाँ, थोड़े लोगों को निकाल रहे हैं।
लोग पूरे कर्मचारी इस वक्त कितने कर्मचारी होते हैं इस बिल्डिंग में?
बहुत है, लेकिन हर एक फ्लोर पे अलग अलग है।
को बाहर जाने को नहीं मिला। पूरा स्टेयरकेस दिख रहा नहीं था। फिर हम लोग सब लोग दरवाजा बंद करके बैठा। क्यों? खिड़की भी बंद करके धुआं आ रहा था। बाद में अभी फायर ब्रिगेड वाला आके हम लोग को एक जन को छोड़ा।
Saurabh continues to be with us. Saurabh, how many fire tenders on site? There were 4 at last count. Are there more expected in? What is the fire brigade telling you about the progress of operations? Are they confident that they'll be able to put the fire out soon?
They are actually confident, but right now we have gotten information that over 20 people are rescued from the building. The fire brigade from the Worli, Bandra, Andheri and other areas have been rushed to the spot. Over 25 fire brigade vehicles are right now at the spot. The fire officials are also taking help of the people who were actually trapped, and now they are rescued from the vehicles because they exactly don't know the number of people present inside the building and also the location where all these people might be trapped, because the main place of concern is the 4th and the 5th floor. Now what they have telling us that the smoke from the 5th floor is now going up to the higher floors, which is the 6th and the 7th floor. Right now what the fire officials have told us that the fire, this heavy smoke has reached the 6th floor area. Therefore people are right now going to the upper floors. Many have reached the terrace area, this is the 9-story high building, so people have reached the terrace area from where the fire brigade team are right now rescuing all of them.
Thanks very much, Saurabh. We're going to keep a very firm watch on this. It's a developing situation. 20 people rescued, many more still inside the building, many of them on the terrace. Panic will be setting in, but we want to urge calm, and we want to urge anyone watching not to panic right now. Please trust in the professionalism of the Mumbai Fire Brigade, and those on-site emergency first responders will be doing their very best to bring this situation under control, and we will be bringing you the latest here on India Today. Very quick break.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.